At this hour must definitely be ringing in your head at what's happening at this hour. Well, if you check it, you will know today is a Friday, and exactly a time like this, we have a program that we usually do here. Due to one or two technical issues, but thank God this has been fixed, and we're here to resume back with the program. The Majalisa, all right, one of your favorite, if not even the favorite radio program, where we discuss issues that concern the society. We argue, we analyze, we dissect, we agree and disagree, just for your listening pleasure. My name is Ahmed Lee. I am the Speaker of the House, and together with my team, talking about the gentle honorables who will be joining me pretty soon on the program, talking about Honorable Bala Waziri from Chigaba Federal Constituency, Honorable Tohi Balogun from Itesiwaju Federal Constituency, and we have two newly registered honorables who just won their election and joining us in the yard, talking about Honorable Babi Zakwe.
You know.
All right, good evening. How are you doing, Honorable?
Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Nigerians.
And how is your constituency?
The constituency is very, very, very okay.
All right, thank you very much. And Honorable Tohi Balogun from Itesiwaju Federal Constituency is here live on the dial, or let's say in the chamber, together with us this evening. Honorable Tohi Balogun.
My name is Rimendi, Honorable Balogun on this chamber. And the holy man that said, that say, did man that say anything that the Yoruba I have taxi driver, they are listening to my radio. I have the organizer. You know, it's the only people, I represent my people very well. When it comes to my consistency, I deliver them.
You deliver.
Thank you.
All right, I will know you with that. And Honorable Dr. Professor Bala Waziri from Chigaba Federal Constituency is also here in the building or in the chamber this pretty evening. Honorable Dr. Bala Waziri, you're welcome to the chamber.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am very, very happy to see some of those immature and young upcoming politicians in the chamber, particularly those who have won the ticket for the first time. And my constituents are very, very fine, and they are doing very good. Because while I was in Anguilla, I was on an educational visit. I was trying to bring development in terms of education to my constituents, and it is a great opportunity for me to be in the chamber at this moment.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Professor Dr. Bala Waziri from Chigaba Federal Constituency. And the fourth person that is joining the chamber this evening after he won his election after defeating Honorable Nosa, talking about Honorable Isa Isa. Good evening, Honorable.
Well, sir.
So how is your constituency?
My person is fine now, but many challenges.
Many challenges. Okay, we cannot finish the challenges. That's the reason why we're here, to come up with a topic that concerns you as a citizen. I, Mr. Speaker of the House, will be piloting the affair of this House from now to the hour of 7:30, where we'll be discussing, arguing, agree, and even disagree on matter that we'll be discussing. The newly two member who just joined the Alo Chamber this evening, talking about Honorable Babi Zakwe and Honorable Nda Isa, we are welcoming you to the chamber. And we hope we will have a smooth transition here on the chamber.
Yes, Mr.
All right, so let's not waste much of time because we don't have much time behind us. Honorable Bala Waziri, man for Chigaba Federal Constituency. It's been a while. We'll be here in the chamber, and a lot of things have been going on in the country, from the Mr. President down to the governor, and even the chairman of our local government and even the lower chamber talking about the State House of Assemblies. Honorable Bala Waziri, before we enter the chamber, you said you have a vital bill to pass, and I just hope the members will cooperate with you by giving you the support to go on with the bill. But before then, you are listening to us. You can equally join us on our social media and do Prestigefm91.7mx. That's our Facebook handle. You can go there and watch us live and equally drop your comment. And I hope you and I will have a smooth transition, because in this chamber, nothing we don't welcome. Violence, peace, progress, because that's the reason why we represent our people. All right, Honorable Bala Waziri.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sifika. I appreciate this opportunity once again. You know, it is not easy to be an old member of the National Assembly who always represents the people and do that which is right for the good of the people.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, while giving me the opportunity to say one or two things that has to do with my bill, you mentioned something, Mr. Speaker. And that thing you said is that whether the House members will support the bill. Mr. Speaker, whether they support it or not, I am concerned with my constituents. And I am concerned with Nigerians, Mr. Speaker.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Speaker,
go ahead with the bill. We don't
my
have much
bill
time.
has to do with the way and manner the NNPCL is making some decisions for Nigerians, whether or not in the good interest of Nigerians or not, they have made their decision.
Okay.
And if they have made their decision, it is now up to us to accept such decision or reject it in totality. Mr. Speaker, it's about the incessant increase in fuel price. Just a few months ago, our people are shouting and complaining bitterly because the fuel price has been increased. Just few days ago, Mr. Speaker, the NNPCL increased the fuel. From what? From 800 to 1,030 naira, Mr. Speaker. And you know, that price of 1,030 naira is only for the NNPC filling stations. We have private filling stations where they put their prices at will and nobody checkmate them. Whether the pump is even correct or not, it doesn't matter. They sell their fuel at will and they fix their prices at will. Mr. Speaker, this is a national concern. And I believe each and every member of this house will not and should not smile over it. Instead, we should frown at it, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you very much. And you all had the bill brought by Honorable Bala Waziri for Chigaba Federal Constituency. As I said, today, since we're just coming back, we just have a few minutes to do this, just to reintroduce the program to you. And God's willing, next week, we'll be here fully on our 1 hour chamber sitting. But for today, we'll have just a few minutes just to let you know that Majalisa is back. And you can watch us live on our social media and do Prestigefm91.7mx. Prestigefm91.7mx. You can go there and drop your comments, and possibly we'll be together with you. So for those who need support of this bill of fuel price, should say aye. If you are against, can I hear you say nay?
Mr. Speaker, we will not have anything.
The ayes always have it. All right, thank you very much, Honorable Bala Waziri. Now back to you, Honorable Balogun. What do you have to say? Now the pump price has been increased suddenly. Nigerians have been crying even before yesterday or before day before yesterday when we saw this, and we're all expecting to see a good change by the government to reduce or to listen to the cry of the people. But what they will assist us is by increasing another money after they told us that subsidy is gone.
Mr. Speaker, I want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. You know, last week, 3 days ago, I was in my constituency. My people were very bitter. We are buying a fuel of 845 naira. Now it's now 1,030 naira. Now what Honorable Waziri or Professor Waziri said, when the private organization these people will just increase prices at any convenient time. Now they are naturally 1,070 naira. Kilo celebrate in Luai. My people were complaining. Now people cannot people cannot feed their mouth. Now they're buying fuel. People that are buying things in a cheap price are not complaining bitterly.
So what are you suggesting?
With this, I don't know what is Baba doing. Baba Tinubu, I don't know what he's doing in that shit. He's not understanding.
But are you communicating with Tinubu as a man who is from your own constituency?
I've been calling Baba. He has not been picking call.
Baba is not picking.
He's not picking call because he's not aware of this thing. That's why I'm trying to call him. My people are coming to my house every day. Undo me. What I just want the federal government to just do is that let's sit on the round table. Let's discuss about this thing. Our people are dying. Our young people are dying. Let's do something very fast. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chief Balogun. Honorable Babi Zakwe.
Mr. Speaker, believe me sincerely, I agree with what the first member have said.
First, point of correction, Mr. Speaker. Senior member in the House.
Senior member. He's a house leader. He's a house leader. So you
cannot tell him I senior in December. I senior in December. He said, thank you.
No quarrel, no fight. What exactly it's on ground? I believe what he said and what actually should be done, because this is something that in your constituency you must surely talk about your constituency because you are representing your constituency. But my constituency, I don't so much believe in that aspect of the fuel pump price because we have been ravaged by insecurity, Mr. Speaker. This is a problem that also increase this fuel price too, Mr. Speaker. Because if you take a look at it, these fuel bunkeries, these fuel thefts are still happening, Mr. Speaker. If they did not tackle the insecurity matter, all these problems will not be solved, Mr. Speaker. This is something that the president needs to wake up. The governor needs to wake up. Everybody needs to stand up on this issue, Mr. Speaker.
They cannot come to my constituency because our logo. They can't come to my constituency.
Don't worry. It is something that we don't pray for it. But what happened?
But that's the reason why we need to put our hands together and fight it.
Have you heard they come to my constituency for once?
All right. Issues. Even bad.
He's hungry. That is killing my people.
The problem now, it's not even those that would decide on this thing. It is those that are saddled with the responsibility to protect the life and properties are our problems today.
Okay, thank you very much. Honorable Issa, what do you have to say? Talk to your constituency people in a language that they will understand you.
Thank God. I understand everybody is saying like that. Mr. Speaker, this one, it came emergency. Before yesterday, we are not happy.
Sure.
Thank God. Why are you called Mr. Tinubu? It's not big call. Anything can happen.
So Mr. Tinubu is not picking your call too.
You
think I would really want my continuity complaining.
The only thing we are facing now, we go challenge now. Let him see from now to next tomorrow. You matter anything can happen. We must to find out how, who, when it come, why it starts. Either for we or from minister. Let you look for way like that.
Okay.
Because we have challenge for our people. With your rich house now, or for our constituency now, that will fight. If you want to buy fight, that will fight for you to call you for house. Mr. Speaker, look at the idea you recall to work. Play for the Mr. President. It's possible like that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Issa. Professor Waziri, quick one.
Mr. Speaker, you see, I don't want to brag, but I know whatever bill I am presenting is being presented intelligently.
Now, are you pushing? Are you trying to push Honorable Toyi Balogun?
Well, you know, immaturity in politics is a problem.
Mr. Speaker, I will not take this from Mr. Honorable Waziri.
Honorable Waziri is not an ordinary
man. Because I seen you in this samba.
He's a doctor.
I seen you in this samba.
You see,
what is his problem in this samba?
That is my problem.
Mr. Speaker, I will not take. What did you say? What did you say?
I say my problem with people.
Because it's a law for the Mr. President.
Wait, Honorable Isa. I call Mr.
Speaker.
And Mr. President pick my call.
He pick your call.
Mr. President pick my call.
What is he saying?
That is why we did not put in our play. So he's picking your own call. He's not picking our call.
He's not picking your call because he pleaded with me not to present the bill, and I told him, Mr. Honorable, Your Excellency, Honorable,
you see, there's something. The president is now segregating people.
He is not segregating. He knows the influence and impact of every politician. He knows my word. Now let me tell Nigerians what Mr. President has said.
What did he say?
Mr. President has actually pleaded with me not to present this bill. And I told Mr. President, with all due respect, Mr. President, I have to present this bill because Nigerians are suffering. Because NNPCL needs to reverse that.
But who is in control of NNPCL?
Mr. Speaker, you see, it's my PhD in economics and my professorship in economics is not just a waste. Let me tell you, when we say NNPCL, it is not solely a government property.
Okay.
Yes.
It's under PPP, public-private partnership.
Okay.
You see, sometimes people need to go back.
Mr.
Speaker,
No. Take it.
Mr. Speaker, the private people have also share. They have a stake. They say what happens, and the government also has a share to say what happens.
But you heard what
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Babi was saying that his own constituency, what they have consigned on majority is the insecurity, not the fuel. Does that mean Honorable Babi, him and his people are not buying fuel?
Well, Honorable Speaker, about Honorable Babi, we will have to manage his situation.
You see what I'm saying?
Honorable Babi, Honorable Babi,
I kick against
Honorable Babi has not even stabilized in the house for him to make certain decisions. How on earth are we going to talk about? How on earth?
Just a new common.
How on earth?
For him to win election.
In fact, you are talking about 1,030 naira increase in fuel price, and you are talking about insecurity is everywhere in the country. And Nigerian government is trying all its can to solve that.
If we can get it right, from what you're saying, if we can get it right from the fuel, even the insecurity problem will go.
Of course, yes, that's it.
I cannot make him understand that people from my constituency are indigent and citizens of Nigeria who have every right to be protected.
Honorable Isa is asking, who bring the advice?
For that bill.
Mr. Speaker, if you present a bill, it will have to pass preliminary stage. If the preliminary stage is not approved, then you cannot present it here. Mr. Speaker, I have brought in a very outstanding bill and people are attacking it. They are not attacking me because we are brothers here, but they are not attacking me.
So he's not picking our honorable.
No. We are watching everybody. You don't say anything you are doing.
Mr. Speaker,
you don't need to be selfish.
You know,
honorable.
We are saying like that.
Honorable colleagues, order. But what Honorable Waziri is saying, this issue of a fuel has become a serious problem for this nation. And if Nigerians are not saying anything, maybe tomorrow we'll just wake up and hear that the fuel is not 1,500 naira.
Or 2,000.
Or 2,000 naira. They can do it. And
that is the reason why
Professor Waziri is bringing out this bill for us to
deliberate.
President, we
but
know.
we shouldn't bring
You
insecurity
no.
into it.
Present.
Now,
We can talk about insecurity later.
this increase of fuel is being generated by insecurity.
How?
Because once
How?
there is no peace, they find it difficult, even the tankers, to even supply fuels to various states.
But we are not saying that we have a
That's why it's
shortage
not
of
a
fuel.
solution.
It
It's
is not
a
shortage
solution.
of fuel, but the increment of the fuel. But the people that are transporting this fuel are not safe. How would they be free to transport these things?
God bless you. God bless you.
How would they be free, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable
Okay,
colleague.
let me-
I'm very, very
I'll
sorry.
keep quiet.
This is where we, as I said, today is just the reintroduction of this program.
Mr. Speaker, we're bringing
For
this
you
bill
to
back
know,
to this
for you to know that we are
bringing this bill back to
order.
I don't want you to talk about that. People are
We'll
yelling
meet
me.
with you next week at station. My
Okay.
name is Ahmed. I am the Speaker of the House on behalf of Honorable Professor Bala Waziri, Honorable Tohib Balogun, Honorable Babi, and Honorable Isa. We say, be a good citizen of Nigeria. Remember this.
Honorable Waziri, what do you bring me with?
Advertise on Prestige FM 91.7. It is profitable.
Ya waka batan forode batan ndochiji ataki ya zakangiji mugwanyi yifina ewa yiji yifi nuwa neji.